Welcome to 5 Food Friday. I'm your host, Ron Rock and Roll. Good morning. It is 5:30 a.m. while I am recording this 5 Food Friday. This is the 6th episode of 5 Food Friday, and it is the drink edition. I have 5 different drinks this week rather than snacks or foods. There's going to be a lot of drinking today. Fun drinks, limited edition. Let's get to it. First up, I'm going to start with a classic, the C4 series that I have been drinking throughout this series, the C4 Frost Ultimate Energy Drink. This green one is Tropical Tundra Frost. We've had a cherry one, we've had a citrus one. Let's see if this one delivers on the taste. Could be a kiwi in there. That's what I'm smelling. Maybe a pear. Green apple. Yeah, the biggest taste I'm getting from this is green apple. Makes sense because it's green. Tropical Tundra Frost, though, does not elicit a green apple thought from me. I would have assumed it was a little more kiwi, a little more pear, something more tropical along those lines. I do get some of those flavors, but it is mainly an apple energy drink. Not saying that's bad. Some of them are really good. Right off the bat, we're starting with a 7.2. I'm not going to go back to it too often, but the flavor's good, the flavor is there. These are also made for people who work out, and as you can see by what I'm wearing, I'm not doing that. We started with something that would be good for working out. Now we're going to follow that up with the 7-Eleven Gatorade brand Replenish. We got a Slurpee mix-up 7-Eleven Replenish. So I think what they're going for is trying to put cherry and blue raspberry flavors of icy into one drink. It's a hell of a swing, and I hope they hit it somewhat. Yeah, this tastes like you're eating a fruit snack. It's good, though. I will drink this whole thing. You know, like the blue Scooby-Doo fruit snacks? It tastes more like that. It doesn't taste as much cherry as it tastes like blue raspberry, but it is a berry flavor nonetheless. That's pretty good. That's a 7.7. Yeah, 7.7. I'm good with that, and I'm glad it doesn't taste like shit. Moving on. Another energy drink here in the form of a Starbucks Iced Energy. This is a new line from Starbucks. They have 3 flavors out, which I will be trying over the next couple weeks. But we're starting with the blue lemonade, the blueberry lemonade flavor, which comes in this neat looking green and blue can. Very slick in terms of design, but I can just tell I'm not going to like it. I'm calling my shot. I'm calling my shot that I'm not going to like it because it says 0 sugar on it. It's probably carbonated. I think it's carbonated. It would be weird if it wasn't. Oh, there it is. The killer. Plant-based caffeine. That's going to be tough. I'm scared. Because you know what's also plant-based caffeine? The Rock's energy drink. ZOA. At least I think it is. Or maybe that's just plants. Like, I don't know the difference between plant-based caffeine versus just, like, what's made out of plants. Because sometimes it's just the caffeine that's based on plants, and other times it's the entire drink that is, like, made of a plant. I believe there's one called Riot Energy, which is also horrible because there's that, it doesn't have that monster, that rock star to it. the original, the big boys of the energy industry, which makes sense. Everybody wants to be healthy in their own way, but if you want to be healthy and drink energy drinks, you're gonna take some sacrifices in flavor. So let's go. Starbucks, blueberry lemonade. Ugh. There's blueberry, there's lemon, but then there's like grass. I don't know, it's earthy, which is the problem, which is what I figured would be the problem. It tastes a little like lemon bread, like you just had like a lemon cake, but that's not what you should get from a drink. You shouldn't get an aftertaste of bread from a drink, or cake rather. The aftertaste sticks with you. But if you don't mind that, it's okay. I mind it. I like the stuff that's kind of fakey. I'm a Monster guy. I'm a Red Bull guy. They've got it down. They've got their drink combinations down, like their branded formulas for energy drinks and stuff. It all goes together with their drink flavors. This, it seems they put the flavor in, but they couldn't get rid of the natural side of it. Yeah, 3.8. I know that's pretty low for my scale, but yeah, 3.8 out of 10 just seems fair. I'm not gonna have this. I probably won't even finish the can, but don't you worry, I'm gonna find a person who will. Fourth up today is the Endless Summer 7-Up. It is a limited edition. I don't know if it's new. I don't think it is, but I know I have never had it. I've heard good things. It is a strawberry lemonade soda. Nope. No, it isn't. You're a fucking dumbass. Not you, me. A strawberry watermelon soda. Watermelon and strawberry flavored. We're gonna... Here's the sizzle. Yeah. Ta-da. This is gonna be good. Down the hatch. Yeah. Yeah, that's bomb. You know those... Yeah. Yeah, you know. You know. You know. You might not. The Trident Layers. That was a gum from like 10 years ago, which is insane to say now. I don't think they still have them. There was one, the one that they mainly branded, it was the sandwich looking pieces of gum from Trident, and it was like a orange and like a red, I think it was strawberry, I think it was orange citrus. You put those together and the gum would taste like what I think this tastes like. Endless Summer. This is really good. One more time for good measure to give a good rating. 8.4. Yeah, 8.4. I feel good about that. Moving on to our last one, and it's somebody we've heard of. We remember the name Victor Allen, don't we? Yeah, we discovered him about 2 episodes ago. We've got a Twix coffee flavored Victor Allen's coffee. I just opened it because I was excited, but we have our glass, 5 ice cubes, as usual, hashtag 5 cubes. Twix, the candy bar, getting in on the deal with Victor Allen's. Just like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Magnum Caramel Double Chocolate ice cream bars. What are we looking for here? What's in a Twix? Chocolate, caramel, biscuit. Here we go. Unfortunately, this one is the most coffee of the three I've had so far. It's sweet when it comes to implementing the chocolate and the caramel, but you don't get them in spades like you do the flavors of the others. In the Magnum chocolate bar, you could definitely point out where the caramel was, where the chocolate was. This one is a little more blended, and the coffee takes over. But, again, Victor Allen's coffee, as we learned, is not bad. Victor Allen's coffee, pretty good. The biscuit, as I expected, is non-existent. That was going to be the toughest part to get into this coffee. You can find this at Dollar Tree. This is where I found the coffee. Yeah, it's a good drink. I'm only knocking it for not tasting exactly like a Twix. That was going to be a hard task anyway. 7.4, because Victor Allen's coffee makes up for it. Anyway, here are the 5 drinks that I had this week, this Friday, today, in the order in which I rank them. And this week, it's going to be a little more awkward, because I usually say don't just think outside the box, eat the box. But I don't know how I'm going to eat the box. Thanks. I will see you next time. Bye.